That's fine. So it's always used to budget for future so that you can know the outcome you are going to have or the probability that you have before you and know where to go for. Mostly, if what you are doing needs to be presented to the management, you might need this scenario manager. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is um is for you to link each of the details given to you. Before you can use scenario manager, you must have linked all the accounts. It works with linking. We call it linking in financial modeling. Okay, so you have to link each detail so you can work with scenario manager. Now, these are the details given to us here. These are the estimates. They are estimate because we are not sure, but these are the estimate given to us. So they said here they are having a project, okay? I'm in page 48, please. So they have a project at hand that they want to undertake. And these are the costs they are going to incur. So they want to know now, and they also have other probability. Okay, they also have some scenarios of apart from them having 30, 40 participants, they could also have 32. They could also have, I think, 25, if I'm not mistaken. But here they gave us three different scenarios. So they just want us to see how the outcomes are going to look like so they can know the best one to focus on as the case may be. So here, the first scenario here given to us is 40. So they want to say, okay, if we have 40 participants for this program, how much are we going to make? What about if we have less than? We have other one that is still less than. They want to know how much they are going to make for each of the performers. Okay, so they gave us the 40, 30, and 20. When you are using scenario manager, you don't have to calculate for all. Because if was you calculate for just one, you can actually get the rest. If you just be regulating, so just watch practical. With practical, you will know what I'm saying. So here they said these are the costs we are going to incur, given to us by the organization. So here they said for 40, they already have 40 participants, they have a scenario of 30, they also have a scenario of 20. So they want to know how much are they going to make for each so they cannot be want to go for. This might also take for presentation. That's why you also need it. So you don't have to calculate this while you are presenting. Through the manipulation of the scenario manager, you can quickly switch between and everything will like adjust. So now we are going to delete this because I calculated this. So here they gave us all the cost and here they gave us the inflow. Let's say these are the outflow. These are the inflow. Can also call this one revenues. Okay, these are all the expenses they are going to make. Okay, so here the first thing you are going to do is to calculate everything okay, together and link it. Calculate everything together and link it. Why is my phone? This lock. Sorry. Okay, it's for you to calculate all these figures and link them together. So first, we want to do the total feeding cost. Here they gave us, they say we are going to be having 40 participants, as the feeding per participant would be 12.5. So what you do, don't forget that we are about to sum, and it's a formula, it's a function. And I told us that before you start applying any function, before Excel we recognize it as a function, you must start with equal to. Because if not, it's going to recognize that as just alphabet. So you must start with equal to apply a function here. So we want to know, we want to get this and this. So here you say equal to is going to be this is, don't forget we pick by cell. I would type the 40 here. I told you are linking it. So as far as you are linking, if I type 40 here now, I'm not picking this cell. So Excel does not know 40, it only knows this cell by coordinate. So because if I type B10 now, it will get that cell. If I say B10 for instance, it's going to have selected that cell or you can also pick it yourself. Okay, So you can don't refer to that cell as 40, but you refer to it as the coordinates of the cell. I told us that every cell has the coordinates of alphabet and number. So this is B and then row 10. Okay. So okay, this is column B and row 10. So okay, then we now say okay, 40 times what times this. You also pick it, you can click on it, or you can call it by typing the coordinate name of the cell. That's all. I enter. Already I am linking it. So you have to link everything together. The next cost we want to get now is conference room cost. There they said the hotel conference room is 600. You should know that whether they have like 100 participants, it's still going to be just hotel rooms. So these are what they call fit cost. For those that might be doing a little finance, will have to go through. I don't know the areas you are going to work. So these are fixed costs. So it's going to be fixed no matter what happens. So you just have to link. You just click here and say equal to and just pick it. So you have to link everything for it to work. Enter, that's all. So the next thing is the training material. So equal to say the training material is going to be 3,000. You should know that it's going to be per person. So we click here, this B10 times the number, the amount of the training material per participant. So you link it and enter. Okay. So the next one here says we want to know the certificate. Certificate is still going to be per participant, which is 2,000. You still have to link equal to, you pick this, okay, 2,000 times the 40 participants, you enter. We have 80,000. So the next one here says prize award cost. You should know that for prize, everybody cannot have a prize for a program. Of course, they cannot have the prize is going to be one. Like it's not over 35, how many people they are going to give prize. So we're assuming it's going to be one. But however, when you are working, they will also tell you the information and what they want. They will also in this analysis, of course, every client has an objective they want to get from the data you are analyzing. Because we are training any client that wants your work that wants you to do job, you tell you, this is what I want you to do. I want to know why customers are not buying. I want to know how people pay. So from there, they can determine people pay through cash, debit, so to know what innovation to. They will always tell you what they want from the data. That is the truth in practice. So here we assume that the price per participant for price is going to be one. So you still have to link. So let's enter, that's all. The next thing you are going to do here, you can sum up the total cost. You can sum them up here. Because you can sum up the total cost here. Okay, so I say here equal to, okay, or you can just come here and click on auto sum. Click here and auto sum them. Come here, click on auto sum. But what we want to sum is just from here to here. So you can restrict it. So ordinarily it's my select another filter. I've restricted it and say enter. Did you get what I did? So you can restrict it. Okay, use the auto sum. Or you can just type equal to sum. Okay, because when you are not summing more than one, so you can use equal to sum, come here and select it. It will still work. The same thing. One thing about this course is that they have different alternatives. That's why I love Excel. It has different alternatives. Okay, so okay, then we have total cost here. The next thing now is for us to get total revenue, and we can now apply some VAT. So let's insert another cell here so we can first of all get the gross profit. Okay, it's still going to not like let's just see what are we going what are we going to call it? It's not going to have a name anyway. Let's just insert. Okay, for you to insert a cell, just click on the row. I want to insert a row. Right click on it. You are going to see start. Click on it. So here we have another row. So come here and sum the revenue. We want to sum the revenue equal to 40 participants times this the cost per participant, which is the 100,000. Pick it and enter. So now we have revenue and total cost is all that. You can say equal to here. Okay, this minus this. Okay, let's enter. We have 2.600 million. Okay, so sorry. Okay, that's fine. So here, the next thing is for you also gave us some VAT. Well, you can also do that. You can also calculate everything, but I just want us to do it. I want to do it small, small, so that you can know what I am doing. But if I'm working here, I don't have to prove this. I'll just do everything, use this to subtract everything. But I just want you to know what I'm doing step by step. Here, but the said here, we also have VAT fee of 5%. You should know that the VAT fee is applied on the revenue. So equal to since we don't have the VAT written separately, you just have to calculate it 0.05 multiplied by the revenue to have the VAT. This could be anything. Your own might not come in this way, but you should be able to know the techniques to apply. Here we also have some contingencies and fee. So here it says it's with 7%, 0.07, then multiply by the revenue. So we can have this. Okay. Did I multiply? No. No. Okay, so multiply, I did not say equal to, see it's not working. So here you pick this and enter. So we have this. The next thing you have to do is to use this to multiply this. So here it can be equal to this column. I don't know why it's always giving me this time. Okay, let's see. Equal to B19 minus this. Okay, so let's was it no? That is B20. That is B20. Okay, then minus these two. Okay, enter. So this value, I don't know why this my column, that row is corrupt. Let me delete it. So here, I believe you can still hear me. I don't know why this mic is so here, let's say equal to this minus some this. Okay, let's enter. It's not what. Let's say this minus sum. So we have to sum. Use the formula sum because this is now more than one and select it. So let's enter. Yes. So this is what we have before us. So this is the gross profit. We have been able to link everything. Okay, this is the gross profit. This is the gross profit. I believe you can see hear me. Please don't mind this mic. This is the gross profit. Are you getting it now? We together, you can increase this to make it stand out. This is the total. Bold it. You can put in italic anyway. You can also underline it. Okay, for those who are into it, so you can use double stroke. Come here to underline that purple one. By the time you underline it, you have ruled everything out. You don't have to go and be drawing lines, because lines will not be straight. But this will be straight compared to this. You can give it let's say I think you can give it a background color. Okay. So that depends on what you want. So here, for us to now apply a scenario manager for other figures, we don't have to start calculating for 30 again at 20. No, the scenario manager would help us do that. So here, come to data. That function is in data. Come to data. Come to what if analysis. I did this last week. Oh, I recorded this last week. So visit the recording for last week, please. So click on scenario manager. It's going to bring out this box for you. I believe you can all see my screen.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So here it's going to bring out this box. Once you click Oko Tech, please off your video. I'm not going to edit this recording. So you will not go and show sensitive parts and ask us to edit.
Please, ma,
Okay.
how did you get to this scenario manager drop down?
Okay. Click on data menu. Go to your right hand side. You will see what if analysis. Click on this drop down. This is zero manager. Click on it. Is that okay? Is that okay?
Thank you.
So click the hard and click hard. So first, we are going to give the scenario a name. We are going to give the scenario a name depending on what the outcomes are going to be. It could be high, best, it could be better, it could be best, better, worst. But it depends on how you want to name it. But here, let's see what they use here before we start applying. Here they use ID, probable, worst. So it's come from ID, probable, worst, probable, ID. So they gave us three here. So that's the name they call it. That's the name they want to call it for the product. So yours could be best, better, worst. So you should be like think about what to give to them. So the first thing we do here is to give the scenario a name. After clicking on the hard, you are going to have this box to give the scenario a name. So the first one is going to be worst. We are starting with worst, okay? We name it. Here is going to be the changes cell. So here is going to be changing as we start performing the manipulation. So come here, select the one given to you. Okay, I started with the breast. To select it, I come here and say okay. So it's going to bring this this other box. Here I'm not going to say okay again. Here I will now enter the worst. This way I will now enter the worst. But the one I entered just now is the one I will be changing as we are manipulating. They said the worst is going to be 20%. Okay, and the 20%, if it is 20, they will be collecting 45,000. These are the scenarios they gave me. They gave me this figure. So the next thing I will say hard again because I'm still entering the scenarios. So the next one they said is probable. So how much is the probable? How much is the probable? The probable is how much? They said it's 30,000. Are you for with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, oh,
Yes, ma.
okay. So here, we are not going to do anything here. So immediately I click on it, it is selected here. So nothing will change here. Here will remain constant. This is where we'll be changing while we are regulating. That 20 I entered now, when we start regulating, it will be here instead of 40, depending on what I want to check. So you leave here like that. So it's going to be our changing cell. So let's click on OK to bring on, what have I done? I, are you serious? Okay. Ah, I was like, oh, okay. Why was this low? I scrolled down. So here, we are not going to enter the 40. You put 30 and 70,000. They said when it is 30,000, they will be collecting 70,000. I still hard. We are still harding. So the next one will not be ID. That will not be the ID. Okay. So we still live here like this. Okay, here will still be like this. That is the ID. We say okay. You know our ID is going to be 40,100. So here now you cannot say okay. Are you seeing what we have done? So are you seeing it? You can edit anyway. Like, I want to edit now. Okay, because I want to edit I'm not editing my worst. I think it's okay. I want to edit my probable. Anyone you want to edit, you click on it. I want to edit probable. I want my P to be a capital letter. So come here and edit it. You can edit. So probable and say okay. I want to edit okay. So I want to edit my ID too. So come here, click on the ID, edit it. I want this height to be in capital letter. So it's why am I taking time? Probably I purposely put them in small, so we see that it's not like hard. Okay. So just say okay. So this is it. You can actually work on it. Okay, so here I can click ID, show me, probable, show. And you see that this place has changed. It's no longer 40. It's now 30 because I click on probable as a show. You can click on what as a show. And you see this place has changed. It's no longer 40. It's now 20. And the course fee is now 45. Are you getting it? Now I want to take time here to show you how to before we summarize. Are you seeing it? Hope we are okay. I'm not going to repeat. Are you seeing it? Are we together?
Yes, ma.
Okay, so it's nothing, there's nothing there. It's very easy. I already make those mistakes so I can repeat it and take time here. So when you are done, you can click on summarize. Okay, so it's going to summarize it for you. Okay, so here now, it now depends. Okay, if you so you want it to like take, you want it to summarize it for you. So what I say, okay, now, are you seeing it? So are you seeing what we are having here? Why am I having to, that means I entered this thing 2 times. So are you seeing it now? So this is for 20, and this is for 30, and this is for 40. So this is what we are saying. So here helps you to regulate. If I click here, are you seeing it? Are you seeing? So you can also adjust it. What we call scenario manager. Okay, so if I want to know everything, this is where you click on. Here will show you just the total. So but here help us to regulate it. Here will show you details. So just like that. This is what we call scenario manager. Any question? Any question? I think we are done with it. Any question? People will not talk. Any question? Okay now. Any question?
No, ma. No, ma. We are good to go.
Okay. Let's keep going then. So the next thing we'll be looking at is the text function. Text function is very, very easy. It's text function. Where is our text function? No. I don't have text function. So the text function, I'm supposed to delete that. Okay, I'll delete it later. So the text function helps you to convert numbers to text. Okay, mostly for date, and we need you use it a lot. I'm not going to repeat. When you start having data, definitely your data would always come like this. And most times they might not put date, and they might use date to give you data. The text function will help you. Who is this? Mesioma. And off your video. Please, I don't edit recording. And my head is hot. I can't both imagine editing recording. My head is hot. So here, it helps you to convert this to days. Mostly it's called text function. Already you notice that they are in numbers. And most times you get your data like this. We are still going to reconnect, okay? In case if we are logged out, we will reconnect. Your class will end by 2. So here it can help you. Text function will help you to do that. So when you have some data that come like this, you will have the problem of you can't manipulate this, and it's going to be very difficult because a lot of data are here. But when I put it in days now, I can be able to analyze daily, Monday sales, weekly sales, okay, monthly sales. But here now I can't do that. Okay, so it's very easy function, but I want to take the time to explain. So the first thing you do is to put equal to. It's called text function. So it's a function. Start with equal to and type text. I always name each function based on the name it is. Okay, so when you are searching for it, it will not be difficult for you. Okay, so this is a text function. You are picking it. This is a function. You can double click like this and pick. You can also use tab. The easiest way is to use tab, but they are all easy depending on how you see it. So pick the value. Most functions we always analyze. Okay, but if I thought you're not using what they are telling you, it's not working. Give me that little changes. Example like the concatenate does not really work with little changes. Okay, so you can Google it. If already applying the function, you can Google it.
Ma, please, what are we doing
With
now?
that,
Is the resume summer? I got disconnected. You're just saying, I'm just seeing only text. I don't understand what you're doing now.
you don't understand what I'm saying.
Yes, ma.
So what do you from the text or what?
Like this, we just finished scenario manager and
Yeah.
we got to this other part. So I don't know what we are doing now.
Okay. Yeah. So I said the text function is to convert date to text. Okay. Like what you are having here now, you should know that data always come with this date. But if I'm to analyze data, will I be analyzing this 722 sales? No. You have to convert it. Okay, they might want you to analyze monthly sales, yearly sales, and all that. You can't work with this. You can't work with this. You can't analyze data based on this. To analyze data based on this, I can say I want to know days